Good morning to you all, dear children. I hope you all are doing fine. Alright, so last class we have learned about our rights and our duties. So we have learned about what are our rights and what are some of our duties, right? That is at home, school, and for our country. So today we will start with a new topic that is rights of a child. Okay, so we're going to learn about rights of a child. And our aim for today is students will be able to analyze the rights a child is entitled to. Resources required is your teacher resource sheet, your worksheet that is S3, your exit content book and your notebook as well. So beforehand, please get ready with your notebook, your exit content book as well as your worksheet. Okay. Alright, so let me ask you a simple question. What do you expect your family members, your parents to do for you and why? Alright, question is very simple. What do you expect, alright, your family members, can be your brother and sister, okay, or your parents, your mom and dad, to do for you and why? What do you expect your family members to do for you and why? Alright, so see, I'll give you some time to think for this particular answer, okay? You all have different answer to this, and you all need different thing from your parents and your family members. Alright, so we will learn about some rights that children are expected to have, okay? So we will learn about some rights that children are expected to have. So we are going to learn about what are some of your rights, alright, as a children. Alright, before that, all of you please observe the given two picture, okay? This one and this one, alright? 1 and 2. Okay, so let's discuss with 1. Alright, so what is 1? You have the right to see. You have the right to a name and a nationality at birth, family care and parental care, basic nutrition, shelter, basic health care service, education, social service, protection. So these are your rights, okay, children rights. Another one, as you can also see, the right to a childhood, the right to be educated means the right to receive education, okay. Because of that, you all are going to school. The right to be healthy, alright, because of that, you all are well and fine, healthy, okay. The right to treated fairly. Now see, there is no discrimination among our people, right? So all of you are getting their equal treatment, okay. And the right to be heard, okay. So these are some of your rights, means the rights of a child or a children's right, okay. So these are some of your basic right which you have to be familiarized with, all right. So accordingly, I'll ask you question based on this, but before that, I want all of you to read through this one, okay. So you have to read the resource sheet carefully, all right. So I'll read for all of us, so I want all of you to pay attention, and then I want you guys to follow the reading, okay. So there are 5 points given out here, okay. So point number 1, starting with point number 1, okay. Point 1, I am an 8-year-old girl. I have 3 brothers. I wanted to go to school, but my parents cannot send all of us to school. They decided that 2 of my older brothers will go to school and that my younger brother and I will stay at home. So that is point number 1. Point number 2. My family lives in a village and there is no hospital there. I was never given medicines when I was a baby to protect myself from polio. Polio is a disease that makes a person unable to walk. I am 6 years old and I cannot walk. I have polio. Point number 3. I am 10 years old and work in a carpet factory with many other children. It is very dark and dusty in the factory. We work for 12 hours every day. I don't like to work. Point number 4. Many years ago, an earthquake destroyed our house. My father has no work and we have no money to build a new house. So we sleep on the footpath. I am 10 years old. I beg in the streets for money so that we can buy food. Last point, point number 5. I am a 6 years old girl and I live with my mother and younger brothers. My mother is sick and unable to work. Most of the time we stay hungry because we have no money for food. Sometimes we get to eat rotten food and then my brothers and I become sick. So these are the given situation that I've read for you. Okay, so accordingly you can pause the video and then you can read through this particular content. Okay, this given point before I ask you a question. So based on this I have some question for you. Okay, so that is without wasting the time I will ask you okay the question. So these are some of the question. Okay, what problem are these children facing, right? What are the problem that the children are facing? How are their lives similar to yours? And how are they different? How will their life get better? Okay, lives get better. That is question number 1. Okay, what problem are these children facing? Alright, from the situation, what are some of the problems that the children are facing? Alright, and why are they facing such kind of problem? How are their lives similar to yours? Means how are their life that is similar to you? Okay, how are they different to your life? And how will their lives get better? Alright, so what they must do in order to get their lives better. Okay, alright. Okay, I'll give you time to think. Okay, so on the meantime, see, you please listen carefully. Some of these children are forced to do things that they should not be doing. Alright, from the situation we have came across that they are doing work which they are not supposed to do. Okay, like working in a factory. So children are prohibited working in a factory. Okay, but as you can see from the situation that children are working in the factory. Some of them don't get proper food and water or have a house to live in. Some are not able to go to school, while some have illness from childhood because they cannot walk. Right? Their family don't have the money to help them lead better life. Because of that, they have to work and then they don't go to school. Okay, their life can improve if they get healthy food and a proper drinking water, go to school or have a house to live in, so that their living condition will improve. Okay, it can be improved through having healthy food, proper drinking water, going to school, and house to live in. Alright, so question number 2. Okay, what must children have to lead a happy and healthy life? Whose duty is it to make sure that children have these rights? Do you have these rights, children? Which among these do you think is the most important and why? Alright, what must children have to okay, question number 2. Okay, talking about question number 2. What must children have to lead a happy and healthy life? Whose duty Whose duty is it to make sure that children have this right? Do you have this right? Which among these do you think is the most important and why? See, all children must be able to go to school, okay? They must not be forced to work at a young age. They must get good food to be healthy. They must be able to live in secure places to be safe from danger and get correct treatment and medicine from doctors. These are the rights all children must have. It is the duty of the families, parents of the children to help them enjoy these rights. Okay, so all children must be able to go to school. What must children have to lead a happy and healthy life, right? So in order to do that, all children must be able to go to school. They must be forced to work at a young age. They must get good food to be healthy. They must be able to live in secure place, okay, that is safe place to be safe from danger and get correct treatment and medicine from doctors, okay. These are the rights all children must have. It is the duty, so whose duty, right? So it is the duty of the family members, the parents of the children, to help them enjoy these rights, okay. All right, the last question. Who can help children who have no one to look after them or whose parents do not have the money to take care of them? Okay. So who can help children who have no one to look after them or whose parents do not have the money to take care of them? So who can help them? Let's learn. Okay. See who can help them, because there are many children, okay, who don't have parents to look after them, that is the orphanage, right? And also we have parents who are very poor, who cannot afford them, okay, who don't have money so that they cannot send their children to the school. So the question here is, who can help those kind of children? All right. Okay, so see, children, there are many organizations, okay, that look after needy children, means poor children. All right, it is our duty to show our love, support, and care for children who have no one to look after them. Okay, so there are many organizations that are looking after the needy children. All right, and it is also our duty, that is individual duty, to show our love, our support, and care for children, especially who have no one to look after them. All right, so that's it. And things to do, that is your homework. Again, please complete your worksheet S3. All right, you'll find in page number 37. Okay, so similarly you please do practice question number 1, practice question number 1, and practice question number 7. All right, that is your homework for today. Thank you, take care, stay safe.